Hello, welcome back to the Rectory Kitchen. I have had some people ask if I would do any more cooking videos as I did during the pandemic. There is a recipe that I've tried a couple times now that I thought I would pass along. As you might recall, some of the fast food chains were trying to come up with their new crispy chicken sandwiches, and I thought I would try to make a nice crispy chicken patty myself at home. So that is the recipe that I will be working on today. What you'll need first of all is the chicken. I have 1 pound of ground chicken here. That's what we'll use. You'll need flour, cornstarch. I read that cornstarch is what can help to make the patty more crispy when you bread it in some cornstarch along with the flour. Whatever spices you want to use, I will keep it pretty basic. I'll use pepper as well as some garlic powder to mix in. You'll need vegetable oil for cooking it in. You'll need 3 eggs, 3 large eggs, and about 3/4 of a cup, half to 3/4 of a cup of finely chopped onion. So, the first thing we do is we take the ground chicken, put that into the mixing bowl. What goes along with it is 1 of those 3 eggs. The egg acts as kind of a binder. It will help the patty to stay together. We'll also add the chopped onion. That goes in with the chicken and the egg. And also a little bit of pepper, a little seasoning right now, even before cooking. A little bit also of the garlic powder, even before cooking. You then stir this all together. Get the meat, the egg, and the other ingredients mixed together so that you can then make a patty out of it. Okay, well that is mixed together pretty well. The next thing I like to do is put the mixture, the chicken mixture, back in the refrigerator to let it cool for a while, to let it set for a while and firm up so that the patties will stay together. I'll be back when it's ready to be breaded and placed in the frying pan. So hang on for just a little bit while it continues to prepare. Well, welcome back. We're ready now to form the chicken into patties. Here is the chicken mix. You take a handful of it, make it into a ball, and then just flatten it a little bit. We'll make as many as we can. You just take it, roll it into a ball, flatten it. Again. All right, we've got 4 patties there. One correction, I said we needed 3 eggs for this recipe. We just needed the 1 that we put into the meat mix, the chicken mix. Now, the next thing is about 3/4 of a cup of flour. And a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. Again, this is supposed to make the patties more crispy, so we'll see if that does in fact work. We'll add a little more pepper into this mix, the flour mix. A little more of the garlic powder also. Now, you take the patties and we dredge them in the flour and cornstarch mix. Be sure to get them nicely covered. There's 1. Be sure that the flour and the cornstarch do stick to the patties. That'll be important when they're cooking. The last part will be to actually cook them. So I'm going to get the oil in the frying pan and get them cooking. They should cook for about 14 minutes, about 7 minutes on each side on medium-high heat. At least that's what it is on my stove top. But I'll be back when they are cooking. Stay tuned. All right, well, we're back. The patties are now in the frying pan and they are cooking up nicely. Again, about 7 minutes on each side, give or take, depends on the temperature and the kind of meat that you're using. So you have to just play that one by ear. We'll be back when they are ready. All right, we're back. The chicken patties are done cooking. One reminder too, when you're cooking meat especially, a good idea to have a meat thermometer in your kitchen. Chicken, for example, needs to reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees. That way you don't get sick. These went over 165 degrees, so they are nicely cooked. Here is a close-up look at the patty. It is rather crispy. It could be crispier, I think. I'll have to keep working on that. But let's taste it and see how it turned out. That is good. When you can make patties like this at home, there is no need to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, to Popeyes, to Wendy's. You can make them yourself, and they're homemade. Well, that's the recipe for today. Go ahead and give it a try at your house and see how you and your family like them. Thanks.